this video is going to deal more about the negative feedback that an author can receive. Now, I've been an author for 8 years now. It's climbing on 9 here soon. Okay, next in like 6 months it'll be 9 years. Because I moved in my house about 9 years ago, and then almost after the first year I started writing. So it's 8 years right now, in the middle of the eighth year. Not the point of the video. The point of the video is, uh, since I've been a writer, like I'm dumbfounded by how much hatred there is, and it's not even by people that read my stuff. It's by people that have never touched my stuff at all. That never touched my writing. Never even tried to open the book, and it's very ridiculous. I and I'm a part of a couple Facebook groups of authors, writers that that get the same ridicule. I've asked this question at least 10 times during different time periods. Like I spread the question out by a couple years, and I ask, so what kind of treatment do you get by your loved ones, or how do your family, friends respond to your writing, coworkers too? And everyone says pretty much the same thing. Either their their people don't care at all and avoid the topic altogether, or some of them are into it. And it's strange to me because what I don't understand is that, okay, your your parents and your siblings, friends, you're their person. That's what I don't understand is that they love you and they want to know you, and like for us, for writers, um, hi Balto, Balto's trying to get my food. Fuck. For writers, like writing is us. Like it's an extension of who we are. Like it's difficult for us to explain who we are without basically breaking out into a story, because like we put ourselves into the shoes of several characters that display the several characteristics of ourselves, and that's what we are. And being rejected like that by our people, our families, that doesn't sit well, because the idea is, I mean, they're supposed to know you. They're supposed to be interested in you, wanting to get to know the deepest parts of you, but yet they don't want to hear these stories. But you can't have it both ways. But again, the so the reason why I bring up the whole family part is because that's where most writers get their ridicule from, is their families, is people closest to them. Now, from other people, like like I get more, I guess, praising, you can call it, more positivity from complete strangers. I just recently, just this week, a few days ago, I went to the store, and I was buying some stuff to make truffles for the first time. I now understand why truffles are so freaking expensive, man. This is it's it's not a difficult process. It's just a time-consuming process. Anyway, not talking about truffles. Um, so I'm picking up the stuff, and all of a sudden, like the woman stocking the aisle, like legitimately putting stuff away. She's not stalking me. Maybe she was, but she was putting stuff away in the aisle, and she looked at me and she's like, "Hey, are you Larry?" I'm like, "Yeah, what's up?" And she told me that she read my book, and we were going back and forth. She was telling me everything she thought, that she doesn't like science fiction, but she wanted to test out my book to see what it's like. And she also commented that she normally doesn't get into the whole screenplay, because I write screenplays, as you guys now know, by checking my blog. Um, but she said that she really liked it, that she liked the structure, she liked the characters, and everything about it, and that's some really good positive feedback, and constructive too, because basically she's saying that she went out of her way to look at my stuff, and I appreciate that. I respect anyone that like they don't like a subject, but they try it anyway because they want to expand their minds, expand their horizon, and but the most negative commentary I get is from people that I know, coworkers, friends, blah 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 blah. And it's because they have an idea of who their person is, and this person is not living up to those standards, and they're mad, and they're mad that they have to go the extra mile to figure this person out, like writers are very difficult people to understand because we got a lot flying around in our heads, like we're pretty up in the clouds basically, as far as um, like I guess you can say bubble-headed. Like we always have thoughts going on in our mind. Like if we're not talking to a person, we're thinking of a scene to do. We're thinking of the next book, and not everyone wants to hear about all that. But the main point I'm going towards is how to deal with negativity. Is know who you are as a person. Know your writing. Like myself, I know I'm not the best writer out there. I'm not, and I do my best with what I have, I read through I read through every single sentence like 3 times, or until I get that balance, until I feel like it's balanced. And basically, I do everything I can to make the perfect product that I can make, and then I push to get it put out. And as long as you know that you did your best, the rest is out the window. You know, um, I I love the commentary in my books. I love the storylines. I love the characters going back and forth with each other. I love it all. I surprise myself with all the scenes that I do, and the and again the best way to deal with hateful comments is to know yourself. How well do you know yourself? And that way you can combat it better. Because these people, like, they don't have any legs to stand on, because most of the time they're not trying to do anything with their life. So they're trying to knock yours. They're trying to knock your art, your dreams. They're trying to bring you down so they can feel better. Basically bully you. And that's why, like, as a writer, you have to have very tough skin. And I've developed that personally. Like, whenever somebody hates on my stuff, I look at them, I smile, and if they keep on going, feel insulted, I laugh at them like, well then, what are you doing following my stuff then? But yeah, that's how to deal with negativity, and that's what writers go through. So, like I always close out with, please visit my blog for any free samples, and please share the free samples too. Please share my blog link, LarryVisgard.wordpress.com. Very easy. Share the blog link. Please put in your comments. Please, positive comments, positivity. You know, no. If you're not gonna read the book, if you're not gonna read the stuff, then don't comment. Simple as that. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.